Algebra, Unit 2, Direct and Inverse Variation. Direct variation. Number 1, if y varies directly with x. 2, y equals mx, where m is constant of variation. 3, y1 over y2 equals x1 over x2. Inverse variation. Number 1, y varies inversely with x. 2, y equals m over x, or x times y equals m, constant of variation. 3, y1 over y2 equals x2 over x1. Example, if y varies directly with x and y equals 14 when x equals 42, then find number 1, the relation between x and y. Number 2, find y if x equals 60. Solution. If y varies directly with x, then y equals mx. Substitute y by 14 and x by 42. Then 14 equals m multiply 42. Then m equals 14 divided 42 equals third. Then the relation between x and y is y equals third x. This is the first required. The second required, we will use this rule. y1 over y2 equals x1 over x2. Then 14 over y2 equals 42 over 60. Then y2 equals 14 multiply 60 divided by 42 equals 20. This is the second required. Example 2, if y varies inversely with x, then y equals 3 when x equals 2. Then find number 1, the relation between x and y. Number 2, find y if x equals 1.5. Solution. Y varies inversely with x, therefore y equals m over x and xy equals m. Substitute x by 2 and y by 3. Then 3 times 2 equals m. Then m equals 6. The relation y equals 6 over x. This is the first required. The second required, this is inverse variation. Then y1 over y2 equals x2 over x1. Then 3 over y2 equals 1.5 over 2. Then y2 equals 3 times 2 over 1.5 equals 4. This is the second required. If the weight of a body on Earth R directly changes with its weight on the Moon W, if R1 equals 182 kilogram and W1 equals 35 kilograms, then find W2 and R2 equals 3 and 12 kilograms. Solution. R1 over R2 equals W1 over W2. Then 182 over 312 equals 35 over W2. Then W2 equals 312 multiply 35 over 182 equals 60 kilograms. If the speed of expression V of water to pass through a hose nozzle inversely changes with the square of the hose nozzle radius length r and V equals 5 cm per second when r equals 3 cm, find Z when r equals 2.5 cm. Solution. V1 over V2 equals R2 squared over R1 squared, because V is V varies inversely with square of the radius. Then 5 over V2 equals 2.5 squared over 3 squared. Then V2 equals 7.2 centimeter per second. If 21x minus y over 7x minus z equals y over z, then prove that y varies directly with z. Solution: cross multiplication, z multiply 21x minus y equals y multiply 7x minus z. Then 21xz minus yz equals 7xy minus yz. Cancel minus yz and minus yz in both sides. Then 21xz equals 7xy. We can cancel x with x. Then 21z equals 7y. Then y equals 7 over 21z. Then y equals constant multiplied by z. That's mean y varies directly with z. If x to the power 4 y to the power 2 minus 14x power 2 y plus 49 equals 0, then prove that y varies inversely with x to the power 2. Solution: factorize the left hand side. This is a perfect square. Bracket all to the power 2 and square root the first term minus square root the third term. Then x power 2y minus 7 all to the power 2 equals 0. Then x power 2y minus 7 equals 0. That means x power 2y equals 7. X power 2y equals constant. Then y equals 7 over x to the power 2, and y varies inversely with x to the power 2. If y equals a minus 9 and y varies inversely with x squared and a equals 18 when x equals 2 over 3, then find the relation between y and x. Then deduce the value of y when x equals 1. Solution: y equals a minus 9 and a equals 18. Then y equals 18 minus 9 equals 9. Y varies inversely with x squared. Then y equals m over x power 2. Then m equals x to the power 2 times y. That's mean 9 multiply 2 over 3 all to the power 2 equals 4. Then the relation between y and x is y equals 4 over x squared. If x equals 1, then y equals 4 over 1 power 2 equals 4 over 1 equals 4.